The next evolution of JRPGs could be on the horizon, and not everyone agrees on what that should look like. When Katsura Hashino, the creative mind behind Persona and Metaphor, ReFantazio, declared his goal of building what he calls JRPG 3.0, the gaming community immediately took notice. But what does that actually mean? And more importantly, what could it signal for Persona 6? The three eras of JRPGs. Speaking at Korea's G-Star 2025 conference earlier this month, Hashino shared a vision that classifies the genre into three distinct generations. JRPG 1.0 includes the nostalgic Golden Age titles where everything began, think early Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, even if he avoided naming specific examples. These foundational games established the turn-based, party-driven template many fans still adore today. Then came JRPG 2.0, the games of our modern era. According to Hashino, this phase is marked by increased polish, dynamic interfaces, and a stronger sense of player immersion. In other words, the genre matured, became more cinematic, and learned to balance emotional storytelling with responsive gameplay. But JRPG 3.0? That's where things get exciting, and a little mysterious. Hashino suggested that future JRPGs would operate on a greater dimension, fundamentally reshaping both structure and presentation. Yet he stopped short of describing how this leap will manifest, leaving fans and critics to speculate. What does this mean for Persona 6? Atlus, Hashino's longtime studio, has recently leaned into its past for creative inspiration. Persona 3, Reload revived the beloved classic with a modern flourish, while a remake of Persona 4 is quietly in development. Behind the nostalgia, however, lies a pressing question: how can the studio redefine itself in a truly new way? Even Hashino's newest project, Metaphor, ReFantazio, though a fresh IP, feels like a synthesis of everything Atlus has learned, a culmination of our RPGs, as he put it, marking the developer's 35th anniversary. Its structure, style, and emotionally charged combat clearly embody the perfected form of JRPG 2.0. Persona 5 already pushed experimentation, generating spin-offs like Strikers, Tactica, and even the mobile title The Phantom X, each exploring alternative combat styles. Yet, beyond these iterations, the question lingers: can Persona 6 truly evolve the franchise's DNA instead of merely refining it? In a 2021 job listing interview, Atlus director Naoto Hiroka teased that surpassing Persona 5 would be a difficult challenge with the current team. Earlier this year, Persona 6 even appeared in an official fan survey about the series' future, an encouraging hint that news might not be far off. But here's where it gets controversial: should Persona 6 break from traditions entirely? Longtime elements like the Velvet Room or familiar character archetypes are iconic, yet some players argue they've started to feel predictable. Imagine a Persona game that reinvents those conventions, or abandons them altogether. Would that alienate fans or breathe new life into the series? A shift beyond Japan. While Atlus plans its next move, another contender has already captured the spotlight. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, developed by French studio Sandfall Interactive, stunned audiences by merging European artistry with classic Japanese RPG design. Its blend of cinematic visuals, turn-based combat, and action prompts reminiscent of Super Mario RPG, Lost Odyssey, and Legend of Dragoon has been praised worldwide. Director Guillaume Broche set out to make a big, realistic AAA turn-based game, a bold mission few studios have attempted since Lost Odyssey on the Xbox 360. The result? As Broche told Eurogamer, the overwhelming fan reaction felt like awakening a sleeping dragon among longtime turn-based enthusiasts. If nothing else, Expedition 33 proves that global creativity is reshaping what a Japanese RPG can be. And perhaps that's exactly what Hashino means by JRPG 3.0, a genre no longer limited by geography or convention. Whether Persona 6 embraces this radical transformation or continues Atlus's mastery of the familiar, one thing's certain: the next era of JRPGs is coming fast, and it promises to challenge everything we think we know about the genre. What do you think JRPG 3.0 should look like? Should Atlus take risks with Persona 6, or perfect the formula fans already love? Let's debate in the comments, because the future of the genre might depend on where players like you stand.